now I'm in the gym. I'm getting busy. They start taking me to tournaments because they're like, yo, how could this be? You know, that's my boy, King Kobe. I love you, boy. So they like, yo, how could this be? You know, you was a pie. You was a, you know, you was just, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy. Okay, let's go, Chad. That's my boy. Love you, Dez. Love you to death, boy. I wish you was here with me right now in the backyard. You know how we do. I'm saying the real Mike B. That's my boy, OG Mikey. That's my, I love you, boy. Look at her. That's another one of my family members. I call them family. So look, I'm back in the gym now, right? So they taking me to the gym. They're like, yo, this can't be. How could he be this good? He was a bum. You know what I'm saying? How could you be this good? But it was the dancing. The dancing was the rhythm in the movement. I'm trying all night long. Oh, no, I like doom. I'm getting busy with the dances, so I'm getting smooth again. Now, mine, look at this. Look, I'm dancing. What punches ain't nothing to me. I'm like, ooh, wait a minute. And I was fast. So I'm, whoop. And they going down. They're like, ooh, I'm like, wait a minute. But I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Boxing wasn't my first love. It was something that I just happened to go back, and I was good. So I was like, all right, cool. So, you know me, I'm kind of crazy. I got bored. I was like, oh, this shit. They're like, yo, look, you got something. You could do something. You could be heavyweight champion. I'm looking at them like they stupid. Heavyweight champion of what? Heavyweight champion of what? You know what I'm saying? So they kept putting me in tournaments, and I kept winning. And then I got a call from, it was a family. They was called, there he is, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, big. Thank you, Caviano. Look at him, y'all. It was a family called the Acevedos. I don't know if y'all probably never heard it. It was a family called, that's right, T killed Mickey. It was a family called the Acevedos. The Acevedos was a big part of my career. It was a dude named Ishmael Sanders, and he used to be like, yo, you nice. He was like, yo, you nice with it. I was like, word. He was like, no, I'm telling you, nice. Like, yo, I never seen no big man that get busy like that. So he was like, yo, the Acevedos, he used to run with the Acevedos. So the Acevedos, they told Shelly Finkel about me. Shelly Finkel reached out to me and was like, yo, I heard this and the third. We want to, you know, see what you got. So they brought me into, I don't want to say Gleason's or somewhere to spar somebody. And I dust them off. I'm like, but they didn't tell me who he was. Now, let me tell you how life go, y'all. I'm telling you, life is crazy. Now, at the time, I told you I'm running the streets. I'm trying to figure my way. And then, you're the best. I love you. Action Morgan. At the time, they took me to, I didn't know nothing about really boxing, you know what I'm saying? And then they took me to spar this dude. Now, I sparred a dude. I'm thinking he's just a kid or a guy. Or, you know, I know he was a grown man, but I was like, ain't no way in the world this pudgy fat man gonna be able to handle me. I'm slim, I'm skinny, I'm cut up because I ain't eating that good. I'm just skinny, right? And I got that shit. So, yo, I did him dirty. And so I came back to the corner after the first round. My trainer Jimmy said, hey, take it easy. I said, okay. He said, don't take it easy. You gonna mess up the money, because they was gonna give me a couple dollars. And I only spar for money. I ain't sparring for free. I don't do that, champ. I need bread. I gotta get that money. I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? I was on that Chinese food and that bologna sandwiches and shit. So I was like, yo, I gotta eat. You on the spar? It's gonna cost you a couple dollars. That's how I am to this day. So I jump in the dude, I'm beating the dog shit out of dude, and they like, yo, take it easy, you're gonna fuck up the money, you're not gonna be able to come back. So I take it easy on him, second round. So then he's he a pro, so they like, yo, yeah, I had to fake it a little bit. So they like, yo, take it easy. So he started getting excited because he knew I was like taking it easy on him. I'm talking, I'm thinking Ali. So I'm talking while I'm training, I'm fighting, I'm playing around. And then the third round, I was like, yo, enough playing with this boy. I'm gonna go ahead and look good, because I think some girls and shit come right. If a girl come in the gym and I'm sparring, you could kiss your face goodbye, because I'm gonna show off. That's how I got down. So I was doing them dirty. And when I came out the ring, everybody was like, yo, oh my God, yo, you gonna be something, man. Yo, bro, you yo, this and that. Every owner, Bruce Silverglade, everybody was swarming around me. Yo, God, now we went 4 rounds. They had to take me off a dude because I was beating them down. Now, one of the dudes came over to me and was like, yo, come here. And he hugged me, he brought me over to, he was like, look, he opened up a suitcase. Click, click, click. It was like 2 or 3 suitcases. He opened them up, click, 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 click. And I looked, it was the belts. I never seen the belts before. It was the cruiserweight champion belt. He was like, yo, these his belts. That's Jeff Lampkin, cruiserweight champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? His trainer came over to me, Victor Valley, was like, hey kid, you don't come in here and do that to my fighter, you know, blah, 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 blah. He was screaming, like, coming down on me. And it was the belts, real talk, it was the belts. He was the cruiserweight champion. And when they said that, I thought he was a bum. I thought he was just a dude. They was trying to get ready for the Golden Gloves, and I figure I'm helping him out. But I felt he was talking shit, so, because he a pro, I guess he was embarrassed. So he wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, try to go a little harder with me. That's when I got busy on him. And it was like, no, come on out of there. And everybody was like, yo. So when they told me who he was, I got shook. I was like, I got deflated. I was like, yo. Instead of being like, yo, I did that to the champ, they was like, I was like, oh shit. Why? Because I didn't realize how good I was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo. They was like, yo, that's the champion of the world, man. Jeff Lampkin. They say his famous shot was the left hook to the body. Now, I kid y'all not, I swear to God, on my dead mother, she dead. He hit me with the left hook to the body a couple times. And they was like, yeah, that's it. That was, they was getting hyped. They thought he was going to be able to do a little something. I stole his move because I never was really a left hook to the body, but I stole it. I was like, oh, yeah, that's what y'all want to see. Watch this. Whop. Whop. They was like, yo, my left hook to the body, I stole it. I told you, I watch you, and that's mine. I could take what you do, I could mimic it. I ain't learning shit. You can't teach me nothing. But I could watch it, see it, and say, okay, this one, and try it. I did him dirty. I was scared, though. I ain't gonna front, because they was like, yo, you did that to the champ? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, they was shaming me, like, yo, why you do that to the champ? But it was love, but it was a lot of shame. Yo, that's the champ. And then, so they never called me back to spar. They was like, you can't come nowhere near my fighter. So that's how I got into boxing. They put me in some more tournaments. I won everything. Everything. I won it. And then, yeah, man. I was telling y'all earlier about the crib, though. So I was living on Milford. That's how I got into boxing. That's how I really got back into boxing. And that's how I got serious, man. I learned that, you know what I mean? I had a little something. I realized I had a little something in the game. But it wasn't easy, champ. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I was really on the run. I was on a lot of shit, man. Then I started getting into shit again because I was broke. So I had some friends that was hustling. They were selling drugs. I was never good at crime. You know what I'm saying? Crime ain't really my thing. You know what I mean? And plus, you gotta understand, my mom was on crack, on heroin. You know what I'm saying? My pops was on heroin at one point. My step-pops who raised me. And I always make that clear because I got a step-brother. And, you know, I've gotten to where people say, oh, yo, you know, you said this. And I no disrespect to him, his father, our father, whatever. But my stepfather raised me. So he was on drugs. He was on the run. And I started going back to the streets a little bit because I was like, yo, this boxing shit is cool, but, you know, I'm living off $5 a day and, you know, I'm getting a little bread here and here. So I'm thinking about hustling and selling drugs. But I'm shook, too. By the way, I'm scared because I don't want to go to jail. I told you. Jail, if you're afraid to go to jail, you're a smart kid, you're a smart person. Because I was never keen in the thought of taking showers with men. You know what I'm talking about? That was never something for me. I was like, a bunch of men in the shower together? Nah, I'm gonna pass on that one, brother. You know what I'm saying? So that was always good for me. If you scared to go to jail, and that's another thing, people make jail seem like, yo, fun. Hey, yo, I was in jail, I seen this person, I seen that person. They ain't tell you about people up crying all night. People feet stink. People farting. I'm talking about farts loud. And they don't even say excuse me. Man, if you say excuse me, they look at you like you something wrong, like you soft. Like you say you fart and you say excuse me, they're like, yeah, he must be soft. Man, I'm talking about, I'm having a full conversation with a dude. He farted, and I'm mid talk, and the fart smell went right up my nose and my mouth. I could taste the fart. I was like, yo. I know he ain't just fart. And he full talking to me. And I said, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. You know You know what I'm saying? I got to get out of here. Man, the fart went in my nose. I taste the fart, bro. I was like, nah. They fart. They feet smell like, I'm talking about feet smell like rotten cheese, rotten blue cheese, garbage. I'm talking about feet stink. Farts stink. Breath stink. Because you got to realize, when you go to jail, you be in there sometime with homeless people. You feel me? You be with this man was homeless, but now you can't tell he was homeless. He got on a jail uniform or whatever. Man, this man fart stink like, yo, he ate shit. I was like, yo, these niggas, they eating doodle sandwiches and they farting the doodle, they ripping the farts out. I'm like, nah, I can't come here no more. I said, yo, and I tell kids this, look, I say, yo, kids, look, I'd rather walk up those stairs to that ring. Let me tell y'all something. It ain't, that's right. Potato salad farts. I'm serious, yo. I'm talking about, man, the man farted, man. We was having a conversation, man. The man farted. And he act like he ain't fart, man. The fart went in my nose. Like, like you ever see the cartoons? Like when they show this, like the smell, the aroma was coming up and it hit me in the nose and in the mouth. And I tasted, I was like, ooh. I wanted to fight him, but I don't think I could beat the dude. I was like, yo, let me just chill out. And I had to like play it off and walk away. I was like, I'm never coming back here. I swear to God, I'm never coming back here. So look, I tell kids, man, look, man, fear is a good thing, champ. Fear is a good thing, champ. That's right. It was lingering, sunshine. It was lingering, champ. So I say, yo, fear is a good thing. Because if you're afraid, you ain't gonna do certain shit. Fear. If you're not afraid and you kind of like stupid, you're gonna just do whatever. You're gonna be all right, not me. I said, not the champ. Let's go, champ. I said, not me. Hey, Miss Robinson. I said, not me. I'm not going this far. I stayed out of jail. So when I got into crime, when I was hanging with criminals, let me rephrase that. When I started hanging with criminals, again, I was thinking, now you playing with bigger numbers, jail time. Before it was petty crime, stealing, boosting, but now I'm playing with the big dogs. I'm talking about crack. I'm with dudes, they selling crack. They selling real crack. I'm like, well, wait a minute, champ. You know what I'm saying? You're going to jail for a long time. So now, mind you, I'm running with them, hoping for my shot that I could, eventually say, yo, here, do your thing. So, I'm going down south with people and they got drugs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in the car and now mind you, I'm going to Virginia. And when you get caught in Virginia with drugs, it's a risk wrap. You from New York, you never getting out. So I know people who went to jail and they did 20 years. 20 years in Virginia. I was like, ooh, so I'm playing with my freedom. A few times I'm with dudes, they doing serious crimes, you know what I'm saying? Serious crimes. Serious robberies and shit like that. Now I'm not per se, I'm just a what's that shit called? Standby. I'm just chilling, but chilling with the wrong people. That's all it take. All it take is chilling with the wrong person. Look, your life could be over. I'm lucky to be here because of the places and people that I was around at certain times. So I always make it clear to kids, yo, champ, stay out of trouble. Champ, go box. And that's why I'm opening up this gym in Brownsville, champ. That's right, guilty by association. That's my brother right there, y'all. Guilty by association. Because guess what? I'm opening up this gym for kids like me who not bad, but they don't have a choice. You feel me? They don't have much choice. You feel me? They don't have much choice. They don't have much options. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't tell y'all this. For years, I was sleeping in the gym. in Starry City, on and off. Now, throughout those years, when I would go on my little, hanging with criminals run, I would go back to the gym. And Jimmy O would tell me, yo, when you go back to jail, don't call me. I say, because people would tell me, hey, I seen Shannon, he doing this. I seen Ali. Nobody knew my name. They called me Ali. I seen Ali. He was doing this. He was with this person and shit. So I was like, yo, you know what I mean? I started going back to the gym, but I ain't had no place to sleep. And Jimmy O was mean. I don't care what, I love Jimmy O to death. But he was mean. He was a mean dude. And I wouldn't say so much that he was mean. He was strict. You know what I'm saying? He was a strict man. Because he was an older man. He ain't have time to be playing. How many kids he seen like me come and go with talent, but they ain't make it. They ended up in jail. So he ain't have time. He was like, yo. And sometimes, yo, I'm going to keep it real with you. When he seen I was on the right track, you know, guess what he'd say? He see me in the gym. Come upstairs to my house. And I go to his house and he'll let me sleep in his house sometime. You know what I mean? So I always tell people that, you know what I'm saying? Although I say mean, but he was strict. And I tell another quick thing. He used to tell me, there he is, joke, no joke. Jimmy used to tell me, I used to say, yo, Jimmy, I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? I ain't eat since yesterday or whatever. And he'd be like, I'll feed you after the fight. And I'd be like, what? And he'd be like, yeah, if you win, I'll buy you something to eat. And that's right, I said all liability. So I used to be like, yo. And one time he took me to fight in Jersey. Neptune, New Jersey, I'll never forget. We drove and I hadn't eaten all day. So I just popped up in the gym. I just popped up and was like, yo, Jimmy, what's up, bro? Talking my shit. And he was like, yo, we fighting tonight. It was a Saturday or something like that, because the gym never really opened on Saturday. Just like a Friday thing, you know, Monday through Friday. But it was a Saturday, and somehow I popped up and he was like, yeah, we going to fight tonight. I was like, yeah. Let me, you know, I don't know. I asked him for a couple dollars. I was never ashamed. I'd be like, yo, let me get a couple dollars. And he'd be like, nah, there he is. Let's go, champ. So he was like, yo, we fighting tonight. You want to come? Whatever. I said, yo, let me get something to eat. He said, come to the fights. I'll buy you something to eat. So I'm like, all right. He said, bring your stuff. I had a mouthpiece. And then, let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. So he was like, yo, I went to the fight, so I was hungry. I was hungry. We was in the car. We had to drive to Jersey. I was hungry. I was so hungry. And then, now I'm not smoking, champ. So he was like, yo, I went to the fight. And on the way, I was so hungry. I was like, yo, Jim, please, man, let me get something to eat. You know what I mean? And he was like, if you win, I'll buy you something to eat. And I never forget, because obviously I'm talking about it today, I was hurt. I was like, damn, he gonna buy me something to eat if I win. What if I don't win? So when we get to the fight, yo, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm swear to God, on my dead mother, she died December 4th on my birthday. When I got to the fight, it was a dude. It was nobody for me to fight except one dude. He was a super heavyweight. I was a light heavyweight at the time. He was a super heavyweight. And he was ranked number 8 in the USA. He had on his USA stuff, right? He had on his USA gear and everything. So, you know, he had on his I think Adidas boots or ponies or whatever. And, you know, you could tell, you know, we as fighters, you know, when you go to a fight, if a guy got experience from his uniform and everything like that. So I seen him. I knew he was somebody, but he was too big for me. Big old fat dude, big old swole up dude. But he was kind of chubby, but he was big. So I was like, yo, he was like an Andy Ruiz. But he was taller. So I was like, yo, I'm talking to him. I'm trying to find out the lowdown about the amateur team, the USA amateur, because I had never been on a USA team yet. So I'm asking him mad questions. Yo, he telling me about traveling. And I had been getting the books. They used to have something called a book. A book was like it was like a little paper magazine newsletter. It used to come out like once a month with all the boxes in it, all what's happening around the country, USA boxing. So I'm looking at the books all the time, getting the books, and I'm just reading the paper, reading it, everything. So when I see him and I realize who he is, I'm like, oh snap, that's you. You're number 8. So he telling me all this stuff. We in the back. So then, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, they was like, yo, it's nobody for me to fight. Wasn't light heavyweights there and no heavyweights. And he's super heavyweight. So Jimmy said, okay, we'll fight him. I was like, nah, no, we won't. To myself, I was like, let me holler at you. Come here, let me talk to you on the side, Jimmy. So we went to the side. I was like, nah, we can't do that. He is super heavyweight. I'm 178. I ain't even 178. I fight in the 178 division, but I'm probably like 170, 172. You know what I'm saying? I ain't champion eating good. So then, boom. Jimmy, tell me, look, you fighting him. Man, me and this man going at it. We arguing. I'm like, nah, I can't fight vibes. I'm like, nah, you bugging. I can't do it. Nah, you bugging. He's like, he ain't taking no for an answer. Mind you, we in Neptune, New Jersey. I never heard of Neptune, New Jersey. I'm like, what? I don't even know where I'm at. Neptune? I was like, nah, come on, Jimmy, please. I'm begging this man not to let me fight this man, because he gonna hurt me. He big, y'all. He big. And he rated. I seen, maybe if I wouldn't have seen his name in the paper, which he showed me, he was walking around with his USA suit on. He was walking around with his USA, everybody was giving him props. I think he was from that area, and he made it. He was like number 8, but he was in the top 10 in the nation. I'm shook daddy. I'm like, nah, not the kid. I only got like 10 amateur fights, if that. He told me he got like 80 fights. I'm scratching my head like, damn. I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm big on him. Like, yo, tell me about it. So now, after all this, we talking, Jimmy will say, you and him. He all for it. He all for it. He like, yeah, okay. I'm a light heavyweight. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking, is he going to take it easy on me? Like, nah, he ain't taking shit easy on me. He gonna knock me out, because his crowd was there. And you know, the heavyweights, they saved that for last. So the shows was rocking, everybody getting busy, screaming. By the time it's time for me and him to fight, it's the main event. Man, I swear to God, I looked at the door like 45,000 times. Looked at the front door and was like, yo, I'm gonna run. I can't do this. I'm going to take a run for it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta run, take a run, and I don't care if they chase me. I don't care if Jimmy O don't never speak to me again. He's not knocking me out. He's not going to beat the dog shit out of me in front of all these people. I can't take it. I'm shook daddy. I'm like, I'm sweating like a hostage. I'm like, yo. So then, it's time. Man, my heart was beating so fast. I said, Shannon, I don't know why you came to this gym today. I don't know why you do the stupid shit you do, but it's gonna cost you today. So the bell rang. I told you I had been dancing. I had been dancing, champ. I had been dancing. I had that fast feet and fast hands. And, you know, again, fear make you do some shit, bro. Fear make you do some shit. Yo, I lit him up like a Christmas tree. I swear to God, on my dead mother, she died on my birthday, December 4th. I told her, God, I lit him up like a Christmas tree. You'd have thought that I was throwing rice, because everything was coming like bullets. I'm talking about, but it wasn't no crazy slapping shit. It was like, I had imitated Ali so well that he was coming to me like Joe Frazier. He was coming for the knockout. And I was dancing, and I was hitting him with that jab. I had a fast jab. I had a stupid left hook. Again, I stole that left hook from Jeff Lampkin to the body. Lop, lop, lop. Man, I had that boy. Yo, I beat him like a stuffed pig. Until I beat him down so bad. I beat him down so bad. They was like, yo. When I came out the ring, everybody was going crazy. They was like, yo. They was going crazy. The crowd, I was like, I was in shock myself. I was like, yo, I can't believe I did it. I couldn't believe it. This was like number 8 in the country. I tore him down. Like, I beat him down. I think the referee, they wanted to stop it. I think they should have stopped it, but I was just beaten down. Jimmy O even told me again, take it easy. He came back to the coin, said, take it easy. Now I'm like, yo, take it easy. You forced me into this shit. You know what I'm saying? You take it easy. So, did him dirty. After the fight, I was hungry. Now, you know, my adrenaline. You know what Jimmy O told me? He said, you fight better when you're hungry. I was like, you mean? I was mad. He bought me a Big Mac, fries, big soda, apple pie, and I was eating it in the back of his Cadillac. I was eating it. I was like, saved by the bell. I was like thinking to myself, woo, but I beat him down. So I disappeared again. I was like, I ain't going back. I got another win. It was lovely. I was enjoying the moment. And Jimmy O started looking for me all the time. I'm like, yo, man, leave me alone, man. What's wrong with you? He was like, yo, nah, you got something. You got something. Because I'm telling y'all, bro, I was nice. I ain't going to lie to y'all. Now, look, I was better as an amateur than I ever was as a pro. Hear me out. As an amateur, I was nice. I accredited to boxing. To dancing. Those year and a half, 2 years of dancing, I accredited to that. Watching Ali a lot, watching boxing. And then I had met these 2 brothers named Ian and Ken, and they was boxing fanatics. And they used to be like, yo, come to my crib, let's watch some top boxing. And they love boxing. I was like, what's wrong with these dudes? They love, who could be this obsessed with becoming boxing? They was decent, but they was obsessed with watching. So I used to go to their crib, watch boxing all day, fall asleep. Sometimes they let me spend the night. They won't wake me up. And sometimes I play sleep until it get late, and I got one eye open, and they say, let them stay. And they leave me on the couch. Sometimes they may shake me up like, yo, we gotta go. I said, all right, cool. I hit the streets. But sometimes they let me sleep. So got into the game heavy, hooked up with Shelly Finkel, went on the road with that, and it was off, man. You know, then they got rid of me. I was back to Brooklyn. Got back to Brooklyn, had to figure it out again. And, you know, I had, that's a whole nother story, bro. I'm telling you, this shit a movie, y'all. I wouldn't be lying to y'all. I'm happy to be sharing this with y'all, but this shit was a movie, y'all. It was a movie. I want to say 4 years, from 16 to 20. I turned pro at 20. By the time I was 20 years old, I'd had like 30-some amateur fights, 34 amateur fights, something like that. 33, I think. I remember being something like 33 wins, 3 losses, 4 losses, something like that. But I had sharpened my skills, and I had to do some incredible things, looking back in retrospect, to become a heavyweight champion twice. You know what I mean? And that is, and in between guys, it was mad stuff, mad stories, that amazing stories that I would tell you. It had to be some type of force. It had to be God to give me shit, the skin of my ass. It wasn't nothing I did. It was like, luckily, I was with this person and they got shot. I didn't. I was with this person, they got killed when I left. Or, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling y'all, man, word up. I mean that, man. I ain't no bullshit. I'm either here for a reason and not for the season. Real talk. I'm here for a reason, y'all. Because I can tell you some shit that you be like, come on. I'm like, no, I got no reason to lie. I seen a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of shit. There he is. There he is. Look at him. Need no pops. There he is. Yeah, man, I've been through a lot of shit, man. I've been through a lot of stories. I've been through a lot of experience. I lived a life. That's right. Favor of God, man. Favor of God. That, and you know, I'm gonna tell you, that's what I tell people. That's gonna scare a lot of people or run them off. My family used to be slaves back in Virginia. I know my family history, and they did a lot of praying, boy. You know, my family did a lot of praying. My family did a lot of praying to religion that they was introduced to, and I say, man, them prayers passed down, boy. They never knew what they was praying for, but them prayers passed down and watched over me and a lot of young brothers and sisters that been through the shine. You feel me? I come from a praying family. A praying family. You feel me? And them prayers helped me because I was on my own. I was on my own. When I tell you I was on my own, I was on my own. It was me against the world. And here I am today, being able to tell this story to y'all. So I ain't gonna talk y'all to death all day. It's been a pleasure. Love you for listening. You feel me?